Welcome to a long-awaited showdown. You don't have to be a fan of either team to appreciate the matchup of these two elite quarterbacks. Both guys hoping to use this big stage and display their supremacy. Welcome, folks, to the classic Cotton Bowl right in the heart of Dallas, Texas. As we'll see the #1 team in the country, the Texas Longhorns, taking on the 23rd ranked team, the Oklahoma Sooners. For EA Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get this thing going. And the Sooners will kick this away to get us going. And he takes this from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. The Longhorns offense comes onto the field for the first time today. Well, Kirk, we were here at the State Fairgrounds last time these teams met. Oklahoma actually jumped on top. After that, a complete burnt orange beatdown. They won it by 31.
Yeah, if I remember right, you're right. It was competitive early, and then Texas 21 points in the second quarter alone. Oklahoma had a very difficult time responding.
Here he goes. He brings it down, but he reaches the 30-yard line.
Well, we're just getting started here, and already you can feel a rhythm between the quarterback and the receiver. Nice job again getting back in the pocket, making a nice, accurate throw to one of his top targets.
And they'll run it out of the shotgun. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. Well, they don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Quick throw, the catch is made. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
They're able to get a short gain to make this third down a little bit more manageable. But it is third and long, so this offensive line's got to be ready, do a good job of communicating, and pick up any potential blitzes here on third and long.
Grab by the receiver. They stop him at the 47, but that's enough for a first down.
If that cornerback's going to have outside leverage on third down, he's basically giving you the quick slant. Good read and a nice throw for the first.
Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Second down after that run on the previous play. Sticking with the running game. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
Big moment on the opening drive. They face third down. To the air, it's Manning. He's running out of time here. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
It just looked like the quarterback was holding on to the ball a bit too long that time, allowed the defense to be able to get the pressure, and they come up with the first sack of the game.
The Longhorns will line up to punt it away. See if he can make something happen with the return. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. The Sooners offense out there for their first possession. They will go up against a secondary, Kirk, that talks about the no-fly zone. These guys are confident in their ability to just lock down wide receivers and take away the opponent's passing game.
Seems like every year in college football, there's secondaries around the country that want to brag that they have the best group of defensive backs. I think this defense and this secondary specifically has a very strong case with what they have to work with. The question I have is, how will the offense consistently move the ball against this group today? What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
And the QB will try again on 2nd and 10. This time it's complete. That's a solid gain to move the sticks as the first quarter clock winds down. Getting set for the second quarter here. Both offenses searching for a spark. They didn't do much in the first quarter at all. As we get lined up here for quarter number 2, we'll see if the offenses can get going. They didn't do much in the opening quarter. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. The gain is 3. Now it's 2nd down and 7. What's cool about the battle for the golden hat is that it's a wearable trophy. You see the winning side, they went grab that hat, Kirk, and they take a picture that lasts a lifetime.
And Chris, think about it over the years, all the different folks that have been able to have a chance to put that hat on. Charlie Strong, of course, when Texas had a big win, Baker Mayfield, Vince Young, and it goes back and forth. And you're right, today, whoever wins this game, they're going to be quick to get that hat on. And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Offense needing to keep this drive alive. It's a 3rd down play. Dropping back. It's Mateer. The pocket breaking down. Now they trap him for a sack. So on their first drive of the game, they'll go for it in their own territory. And the offense will take their first time out of the half to talk strategy here. The Sooners will have to punt this one away. Returner decides to fair catch this. And the Longhorns offense takes the field. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. The last drive, they came up empty, had to kick it away. Can they come up with something here? Looking for a man deep on the right side. That one is incomplete. Took a downfield shot on first down, but missed it.
Well, anytime you defend this kind of offense, you need defensive backs who are really comfortable in defending the ball being thrown downfield. It's not just the short to intermediate throws. It's the deep shots that they're willing to take. I love how he showed patience here before he knocked the ball away.
Thrown quickly, caught in the right flat. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
I love the call here by the offensive coordinator, getting this wide receiver involved early in the game. Obviously a long way to go, but you want this receiver to make a big impact today and get his confidence established early.
We'll take a quick pause before the half as we reach the 2-minute timeout. The Longhorns bring their punt team onto the field. They're going to kick it away for the 2nd time. And the coverage team pins him in and brings him down. So the first play of the drive here coming up, less than 2 minutes left on the clock. Looking downfield, it's Mateer. Caught on the outside, it's Gibson. And heads out of bounds after a decent gain. Hoping for another chapter in this tremendous rivalry, Kirk. They've been playing since 1900.
Yeah, that's really what makes college football right.
The pass rush gets home.
The middle linebacker is the quarterback of the defense. This time, the coordinator decides to blitz him, and it works. Good job by bringing him and getting to the quarterback.
But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up 4th down.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on 3rd down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get them behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now we've got another big 4th down coming up.
And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Here's a quick throw off the play fake. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Boy, wide receiver screen can be hit or miss. Either receiver finds a nice crease and picks up big yards, or the defense completely negates that. The team speed from the defense here wins that play.
Looking to pass here on second down. Receiver makes the grab. And the offense will now quickly spend a timeout. It's nice execution to pick up the first down. A little curl rod, Kirk, against the zone.
Yeah, when you play zone coverage like this, it's very difficult to defend this route if the quarterback does a nice job of reading the coverage. I thought he used his eyes there to be able to move the defense where he wanted them, created an opening in that defense.
And it's hauled in way downfield. They finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 28. Offense stops the clock with their second timeout to talk strategy. Out of the RPO. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play. Getting set. Here's second down. Dropping back. It's Manning. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Longhorns. Wow, that is an impressive start, Kirk. In an emotional game like this, to be so efficient, to click like that early is impressive.
Well, it's very impressive and a great way to start for this team because all the build-up and all the hype, now you can just settle in and play your game.
They're set now to try the PAT. PAT is good, so it's 7-0. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And a timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Taking a shot deep down the right side. And it's incomplete. Just 10 seconds remaining now.
Chris, those deep shots, to me, the advantage is with the quarterback and the receiver because you know where the ball is. Great defensive backs, only chance is being able to locate the ball and be able to go up and knock it away. Really impressed with his ability to find the football, which allowed him to be able to eventually make the play.
Looks like the final play of the half coming up. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. And it's incomplete with just 1 second remaining on the clock. And the offense spends their final timeout of the half here to talk strategy. And they'll go for it on fourth down, likely the final play of the first half. Scanning the field, it's Mateer. Oh, look, he's trucking it deep again. And it falls incomplete. One final shot as the quarter expires. Minuta's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Guys, rivalry games always bring out a ton of emotions, and they were on full display in that first half. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big fat W. With that, let's throw it back to the guys to see how this rivalry matchup plays out.
All right, thank you for the update, Kevin. Appreciate it. Longhorns will kick this away to start the second half. They'll return it from inside the 5. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. And the Oklahoma offense is back on the field. Looking for a fast start, trying to take control of the game here in the third quarter. First play of the second half is a handoff. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire game. We've talked about it earlier in the game. It's not changing at all. They've become one-dimensional, and I think it's allowed this defense to really lock in on that quarterback.
Stopped right there at the line, no gain. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now. The Sooners will have to kick this away. It's on to kick it away, helping his team with field position. And the returner elects to fair catch it, no return. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. The first play of this drive now, they're set up at the 34. The shotgun running play call. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off and just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
Defense is coming after him. He's going to take off. And he heads out of bounds after a nice pickup on the run.
That's what I love about this guy. Just getting good positive yards here and continue to just keep this drive alive.
Offense looking to keep the drive alive. It's third down. A quick throw out left, complete. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. The Longhorns will send their punt team onto the field. He's on to boot it away now. And the returner brought down by the coverage team there. And the Sooners offense is back out on the field. Here's the first play of the drive now. They're backed up at their own 14. They're finally looking to click. This has been a struggle for both offenses so far. Taking a deep shot here to the right. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big game, but he couldn't hold on.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
Interesting play call here. Third and short inside their own 20. They want to get this drive going, or a punt could give the opponents excellent field position. And he's tackled just short of that first down marker. Good job by the defense. So Texas has the lead, Kirk, as we break here for the quarter. We've reached the end of 3. Time is running out to cut into the lead. Let's take a look at the game sets before we move on. One quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. So here we go. Down 1 score. They're going to go for it on fourth down. Keeping it on the ground here. He's in the clear. Now here he goes. Now the 40. Past the 20. At the 10 now. They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a first and goal. And they're trying to punch it in here. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Sooners.
Boy, Chris, how about the blocking on this touchdown run? The effort and execution combined with the vision of the running back, everything just working in concert together.
And now they'll set up for the point after. And that PAT gives us a tie ball game here in the final quarter. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the Longhorns offense takes the field. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. They're coming off a quick 3-and-out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. They'll tackle him right at the 31.
Great offenses are able to stay ahead of the chains, and runs like that on first down are exactly what I'm talking about. Now you have a lot that you can call here on this second down.
Here's the handoff. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
Chris, is it just me, or is it a little bit strange that this offense continues to give this back the football, especially late in the game? He's got under 10 yards rushing in this game, hasn't been able to get anything going. It might be time to pivot and try something else.
Back to pass. It's Manning. Oh, it's intercepted. A critical late mistake here. Not a great return, but the interception wipes out the scoring threat and gives the offense the ball at the 32.
Oh, Chris, you're in the fourth quarter. It's a tie game, and you throw an interception. Oh, my goodness. I know it's obvious, but you just got to take care of the football. It's that simple. Now their opportunity to take the lead is lost, and everything is flipped in the other direction.
Okay, so here comes the Oklahoma offense back on the field. In the last possession, the defense just had no answer for this powerful ground game. Let's see what they can do this time. Handoff from the shotgun. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. And that's a solid gain before the defense able to bring him down.
Well, I feel like they called that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run, but look at this. Put themselves in a perfect third down situation. It's much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
That's a good effort on the run, but the defense stops him just short of the marker. 4th down now. And now the defense will call a timeout here to make an adjustment on their side before this crucial play. So on 4th down, here comes a crucial field goal attempt. Oh, and he knocks it right through. And they claim the lead here in the final couple minutes.
Boy, there's nothing more impressive to me than a kicker that can come through in the clutch. Gives them the lead here in the fourth quarter, but there's still time left for a final drive, so their defense will have to step up.
He's going to try for a return from a couple yards deep in the end zone. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. And for the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. They'll keep it on the ground with the counter play.
This offense is known for that up-tempo approach. The defense has got to make their calls and get adjusted and ready to play.
Dropping back, it's Manning. Short throw to the back, an easy completion. Breaks into the clear. Moves the ball out across the 30, and that's good for a first down. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. And the offense will wisely spend a timeout after the play. Clock management's going to be very important here in the final minutes. Here we go, trailing late in the game here. Serious urgency for this offense right now. Gets made over the middle. They make the tackle, but this offense has crossed midfield. Set up with a first down at the 47. And now they'll just clock it to freeze the time. Tight game, final 2 minutes. Can the offense make a play here? And they desperately need it. 2nd down, we're going to throw it. looking right. This one caught. Heads out of bounds after running for the first down to keep this scoring threat alive. Serious pressure now for the defense. The Longhorns come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw it on first down. It's an out route. The catch made. Ball is loose. Who can recover? The ball rolls out of bounds. It'll end up being a short gain, but no first down. Here we go, trailing late in the game here. Serious urgency for this offense right now. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody and allows you to continue to spread.
Touchdown, Texas! And they take the lead here in the fourth quarter.
Well, Chris, this is what it's all about, right? In college football, so unpredictable. This offense takes the lead late in a game like this. What a throw. What a catch. A great call. What must be going through that defense's mind? Barring a miracle, this one is done.
Now they line up to kick the extra point. PAT up and good. So the lead is 4 here in the final quarter. So after the late score, they'll kick it off and hope the defense can hold up, preserve this lead. Return begins inside the 10. They stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. And they'll start the drive here from the 23-yard line. To throw, it's Mateer. Oh, what a grab! They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there. And a timeout taken by the offense to stop the clock with 12 seconds remaining. Offense needs points quickly here, trying to dial up some explosive plays. Let's see what they've got called. First down, looking to throw the ball. Grab down the middle. It's Wheeler. And a timeout stops the clock with just 7 seconds remaining in the game. They need to score quickly here, trying to dial up some big plays. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. And a timeout is taken. Just 3 seconds left. Time for one last play. They've got to get points quickly here, looking for explosive plays right now. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Looking deep for late game heroics. The pass is incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, and here comes a late flag. They make the pass interference call very late in this tie game. That's a break for the offense. First down, looking to throw the football. It's another deep shot. He makes the grab. They finally bring him down. What a great effort, but 0-0 on the clock, and the game is over. Well, when your team comes in, Kirk, with great expectations, big goals at the end, you're going to get tested. They were tested here today by another ranked team. I was impressed how they responded.
Chris, there's no doubt about it. I think the thing that really stood out to me is the way they played for 4 quarters, just dominating football. And this is a team that's had to deal with being kind of the hunted, the team that knows that every single week teams want to bring them down. They took on a very talented team today and just dominated them.
And that is going to do it. We enjoyed being here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.